So, here we are in Orzammar's essentially library. Okay, I got a little hint. I've taken a little break from recording a little bit of this to let the buffer die down a bit, so I can garner your thoughts on Orzammar and what lies ahead and such. The reason I did this is because I'm not entirely happy. Now, of course, I want to preface this with the note that I can only judge the game on what my character knows. I may well have missed things, I may well have not spoken to someone I possibly should have, or missed something, you know, as a player or whatever, but I can only... not a bad view. Sorry. I judge this section for, you know, what I know, what my character knows. And currently I don't really like the reasons it's given me for going to the deep roads. Now, she has a quest for me, and let's go into here and have a look at the journal and go into Orzammar. Okay, that's the magic circle. That's different. So, Prince's Favour, the first task, or Lord's Trust, the first task. So you can work for the Prince or the Lord here. And I've chosen to basically work for the Prince because it seems like the Lord is slightly corrupt. If he is, you know, selling land to two people at the same time or whatever. So I'm going to go with the Prince's way because he seems, you know, as far as I can tell from my experience of Orzammar so far and what I've experienced, he seems like the guy who isn't lying currently. So that's why I'm going with him. Also, this way is a lot more safe than fighting in basically a tournament. You know, if I can avoid confrontation, especially with, you know, with dwarves who I'm relatively inexperienced at battling, you know, I could get my ass kicked and get killed, and that really wouldn't help. So I've gone this way, and so here we are. This seems like the sort of the main quest. She doesn't, and so I'm trying to get people to change their vote from Lord Haramont to Prince Balin, and which is fine. I got one of them to do it, but Lady Dace doesn't have the power to change her vote, so I have to go and see her father, who is in the Deep Roads. And that would be fine on its own, but I don't know the consequences of this, because say there are, for example, 20 lords with a vote, okay? And they're all voting for Haramont, okay? If I get two of them to vote for Balin, it doesn't make any difference at all. So I have no idea what difference this makes within the game. If I find her father at the Deep Roads and he goes, yeah, all right, I'll vote for Balin, and then, you know, he does, but it makes no difference to the overall thing, then there's no point to what I'm doing. You know, if the game said he is the one that is, you know, going to decide either way, then that would be more sort of a valuable reason to go. But I'm not getting that. I'm just getting, you know, he just needs to change his vote. But, you know, that's cool. That's one person. What if there's 360 people voting, and you know, that one guy makes no difference at all? Now again, I might be missing other things, and yes, there are other quests that I'm going to pick up now, like hers, and the one whose son's missing. But they are, in the scheme of things, I'm talking sort of more as a player rather than as a character here, but a character may well think this as well. The crumbs, small beans, you know, they don't matter too much. They're not a reason to go into one of the most dangerous places and risk the entire fate of Ferelden to find him or get that or whatever, you know. I want a really solid reason to go down there, and currently I'm not getting it. However, I am going to go down there this episode if I stop waffling on. But that's just my thoughts on it. Now, I know, again, I'll get comments saying this and this and this, and they may well enlighten me that happened in the past. And I do like it when that happens, where people bring things to my attention that I have either forgotten or overlooked. But currently that is what I am thinking. I don't want to criticize the game just for criticism's sake, but I don't think the game is above criticism. Some people think that it is, and when I say an even slight bad thing about the game, I get annoyed comments saying, well, this and this and this, and they make what I see as excuses. You know, if I have a criticism, I love the game. I think it's great. But if I have a criticism, I tend to think that it's quite valid, and there are some things vaguely annoying about the game. I'm going to say one here: the combat system, the way that damage is sort of like reduced or increased. Yeah, the sort of the reduction in damage with the armor and such, just seems to slow down and bog down things. So you're only doing half damage against really powerful foes with twice as many hit points. It just seems to bog down. Now I know you can sort of equate that to other systems like D&D and stuff, just in a separate way. But it does just seem like, you know, everything just slows down rather than gets harder, if you see what I mean. All right then. And again, I'll probably get comments about that. But anyway, it's not a bad system. It's just an issue with the system. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm not going to stop talking, because I mean that's vaguely why you're here, to hear me talk and my opinions on the game. But the main gist was the Orzammar thing. The reason I'm going into here is because I want to change something in Leliana's tactics, actually. Because she is currently doing her Song of Valor. I do wish it gave us the... okay, I can get him here as well. Because I've heard in a comment that the Song of Valor is not as good as indeed the Song of Courage, so I'm going to switch that. So now she does the Song of Courage instead. Is there much difference? She didn't even have the Song of Valor in her quick slot, so unless that's it. There it is. Alright, so let's see. Upkeep 50, fatigue 5%. This one is the same. Alright. So, yeah, we'll just save that as preset one. That's fine. That's all good. So now...
I am ready.
No, I shouldn't need to do that. Ah, lovely. Now we're all glowing in a slightly different way, but I think the Son of Courage is slightly better, is what I was told. And I was also told to speak to this guy about history and shale, so I'll do that as well. Because, you know, I think it's him, or is it someone over there? It's someone in here anyway, so I'll talk about the history, and I need to ask her about Orzammar as well. I don't need to, but that's what the comments have suggested, and since I am at the stage where the comments actually have a bearing on the game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want to be dictated to what I do, but this was a time when I consciously decided not to record for a while so that I could get hints and stuff from the comments. I'm going to take the advice that I got in those comments, so here we go.
At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition.
Not so much
Thank
him
you
then.
again.
And I don't want to do whatever I'm targeting there. I thought there was someone really important in here. Maybe I was wrong. If I opened that, alright, because, and again, maybe there's something in there, some sort of, okay, that's a gift, and the Gloves of Diligence. Very nice, but no. Yeah, and that would be a good gift, but it belongs to somebody else, so I'm not going to get it. I got the experience for unlocking that anyway. So like I say, I am going to go unlocking the, unlocking the chest, just to see if there's any sort of like quest items in them, pretty much.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memories?
Here we go. Let's talk about Orzammar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Apparently he knows something about shale in the history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
How did you use your golems?
The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Caridon's tide is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
Golems like this one right here?
Yes. We have only a few dozen left in Orzammar, and I do not recognize this one. Where did you find it? Every golem is precious to us. We'd pay a good sum for a new find.
I'd sooner jump into a pit of lava.
Unfortunate. Was there anything else? I must tell the rest of the Shaperate about this discovery.
Alright. Alright, where is this place?
At the other side of the old empire. During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Shirok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Right. How did you lose them?
The Paragon Caradon, a smith
Okay,
of
we saw that, yeah.
one golem is worth it. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Oh, plenty, I hope. Let's just get rid of that for now. What did you do that? Self-any. How about enemy? Sighted? Let's see. Maybe nearest visible. You'll activate that as soon as you see an enemy nearest visible. That works, doesn't it? You can go so much detail into this. It is really impressive how they've programmed this. Enemy, any. There we go. Activates on valet. So don't have it all the time. Yeah, it's really impressive, the tactic system, I have to say. Even though I kind of dislike it myself. Although I guess I do have sort of nostalgia glasses for the whole Baldur's Gate, which was basically either attack, defend if attacked, shoot with the bow, or stand there doing nothing. That's pretty much all you had. And that was fine.
I guess you didn't find what you're looking for.
Were you looking to hire someone? Because, you know, now I'm realising Deep Roads is where I'm going. Finding Shale's sort of ancestry, if you want to call it that, is another reason to go there. And hopefully we can get to that Kal Shirok. Anyway, you were looking to hire someone, hmm?
Not exactly, but... I'm looking for any birth records from the old Ortan Tig. It fell in the last blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Ortan, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Of course, if I find them, then she may well be sort of like amicable to me suggesting who to vote for. You know, if she becomes part of the assembly. I could look and return some of that wealth. I'm not afraid. No, I can try and find them.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election.
Oh.
Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly, or some great lord.
I'm a Grey Warden, you know.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Oh, there we go, the quest. Lost to the memories. Orta has asked you to search for long-lost House Ortan records in the Ortan Tig. She believes that one daughter of the house may have survived. That I explain that she is descendant of that daughter. Target finds... Okay, so she'll be raised up as a noble. Good for her! Oh yeah, I need to talk to Leliana as well.
I have heard much about the halls of the dwarven kings, but the stories do it no justice.
Okay.
It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Yeah, I need to talk to my characters, my NPCs more when I'm in different locations. It is very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
No, we can get you a nug.
Something I can help with?
So what do you know of this place?
Vast halls carved from the stone of the mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence.
We go that far.
I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous.
She likes it. What about you?
It doesn't have better things to do.
I just wondered if you had anything to
Oh,
say
man.
about being back underground.
Something on your mind?
Alright. Let's go and pick up that other quest, and then I guess we're going to head to the deep roads, although I really should. I hear that the deep roads is pretty long. It might take me a couple hours to get through, and that's not a problem. I don't mind that. I hope. I'm saying I don't mind it. I might hate it. I might hate every single thing about it and not want to, do it, and
That's a lot of
go
lava.
grumpy.
I guess they just hope it never erupts.
Yeah. I sort of like this is lava. Because it doesn't really look like lava. It looks like molten gold. And if it was, it would be quite dangerous? I don't know. I have an issue with all the lava. I think they've overdone
News
it.
of the hour.
Be quiet.
Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past.
So I am going to buy all of the healing and stuff that I need. And also
The end of Orzammar be nigh.
really thinking about getting the Leliana, that thing that I saw. Now, of course, I don't remember what this thing is, but I know I saw a thing, and I'm pretty sure I want to get her it. I think it was some armor or a helmet or something. No, I think I got her a helmet. I don't know. But my reasoning is that we're going to go into a really long dungeon here. So we could also go in there now, can't we? But I'm going to go over here first, collect this quest and talk to him. But yeah, we're going to go into a really long dungeon, which means we won't be able to restock for a while. And by the time we come out of it, we should be stinking rich anyway and be able to buy what we want when we return. If we return.
Did you wish to make an offering after all?
I have decided to help you.
My son Ruck is missing in the deep roads. You seemed sympathetic. It would mean a lot to me to have him back safely, or even to recover his body for a proper funeral.
Alright, so let's ask what happened to him again, refresh our memories.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a deep roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
He was only a boy, a measly 250 years old. Do you want me to look for him then?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
That seems to be where I am going. I didn't say I'd do it for free. No, I'm gonna go anyway, so...
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
If I return. A mother's hope. There it is. Go and find her son in the deep roads. Does not know he's alive, dead or worse, you have agreed to look for signs of Rook in the deep roads. It was you.
Back to buy something, I hope.
Yes.
I want that
yes.
surface wealth
yes.
coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing. I'll take your...
Okay, let's see what it was. Was it the long sight? Wasn't, was it? It was some armor. It was the Shadow of the Empire. That's what it was. I can afford it. I'll have 4 gold left at the end of it. 4 sovereigns. Sorry. But yeah. It's, let's see. Armor is better. Fatigue is marginally worse. But yeah, the strength, dexterity, and stamina regeneration. Especially when she's normally singing. So the stamina regeneration will help. Yeah. I'm going to buy that. It's done. Which means I need to sell your old armor. Just a second. Oh! Oh, I got a codex for it. Excellent. The Crows of Antiva say that the most famous and most expensive of Thetis' assassins say, maybe... Sorry, here we go again with the crappy reading. That dubious honor belongs to the Shadows of the Empire. But, alright, I'll start from the beginning. I'll do this again. Okay. The Crows of Antiva may be the most famous, most expensive of Thetis' assassins, but they are not the most active. That dubious honor belongs to the Shadows of the Emperor, the personal cadre of killers employed by the throne of Orlais. Most exclusively, the shadows work against other noble families of Val Royeaux. This seems like it would fit Leliana, actually. No one knows who they are, or even, not even the sitting emperor, and some in the court dismiss them as only a myth. The assassins have slipped into aristocratic life, working as palace servants, ladies-in-waiting, and, on one notorious occasion, the Chamberlain himself. This arm was made for use by the shadows whenever the grand game should wander out of hand. Well, this certainly seems like something Leliana should be wearing, so this fits her character and everything. There we go. The boots for some reason, and there it is. Yep, that's nice. That you're all purple now. That's cool. Alright, let's sell that other
Like
stuff.
to buy something, I hope.
And,
I want that surface wealth.
Oh, be
I'll
quiet.
take your gold.
I'm saying that every bloody time. Not annoyed. It's fine. It's fine. Chill. Chill. And all this crap I need to get rid of. As in use. I need to use it. Look at it all. It's ridiculous. Alright. Kaelin's helm. Black hands. Yeah, that's for... okay. Leather boots. Leather armor. Warden's Oath, I'm keeping that. Ring of Study. Golden Symbol of Andraste. Oh yes, all those things that I shall deal with later. Don't have a whole lot of loot, do I? Sorry, space left. Although you might have, you don't. So there's nothing really else here. Which is a shame. Go back to this other store, see if there's anything I've forgotten there. None of us have the... So you got the potion making. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, so this uses the distillation thing. Natural nature damage. And may stun the target. I do like that. Nature damage. May inflict penalty to movement speed. I like that though. Okay, let's make as many of them as we can. Which isn't many really, but there we go. But yeah, I don't have the items received. This on any of my current characters, which is a shame because I have a load of things to make traps with. So maybe next level up I can give Leliana that talent? I don't know.
Going.
She's not far off leveling, is she? She isn't, so that's a possibility.
Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss? I'm showing you the lowest price.
Okay, I don't need them. See, deep mushrooms, they're used for the... I'll buy some more of these, just in case I find some extra stuff in the... yeah. Find some... I made 2 points then and lost both of them in my head. Right, I'm going to buy those in case I find some more ingredients in the deep road so I can make more potions and stuff. And I need these for the Mages Guild, and I still haven't turned that in. But I'm not going to take them yet because I think I have 1 million of them anyway. And again, I can always hopefully get them on my way out. There they are. I've got 17 of them, so yeah, I don't need any more of them. So I'll probably find plenty of deep mushrooms in the... wherever the hell we're going. I forgot what it's called! The deep roads. Alright, we're going, guys. We're actually going now. I know. It's scary. But here we go. We're going to the deep roads. Let's just check this. See, I can make proper health poultices with these distillation agents. Yeah, I don't need those. I'm going to make these. Okay. Right then. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have a writ to let us get past.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something?
Oh yeah, what Paragon Branca? This is who I thought would be going after in the Deep Roads, but it seems not.
What anyone knows. She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
Let me pass.
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or a Desher's permission to risk yourself.
Wow.
Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
I thought I had a writ.
Aye, for your sake.
I thought I had permission. Did I even... That's confused me, hasn't it? Maybe I have missed something then, because I can't get there. That's actually quite encouraging, to be quite honest. Even though now I'm a bit like, what the hell do I do? Because I thought I had... Right, where's the quest thing? Get the quest thing, get the quest thing. The quest. Okay, general. Alright, let's make that active. And have... It's not leading me anywhere. Ah. I was gonna say, where do I go? Let's go to the Diamond Quarter. Yeah, I thought that woman whose father was in the pits gave me permission. Okay, there is a arrow here. It's not like me to fire an arrow, but sometimes I'm like... I get stuck.
Legion of the Dead,
Or maybe I
sighted
didn't
battling
actually accept it.
near
Yeah, because the
Orzammar.
arrow's pointing
They
to
have
her.
no orders while thrown down.
You're back. Was there more you wish to discuss?
Okay, I'd like to find your father. Here we go. How can I find him?
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well.
There we go.
Usually no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Right, yes. I didn't accept it last time.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Never even met the guy, but... Quest updated. There we go. With Harriman as we must find Lord Dace to change his mind. There we go. But again, I don't know what difference that'll make, because Lord Dace may well change his mind, but everyone else may vote the other way. Anyway, now I can get there, so that's the main thing.
Huh.
Where am I going? Let's think about this. This way. Just started blindly running up there, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This time.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something?
I'm looking for Lord Dace's patrol.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Okay.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Right, I can now get past. So let us just make sure that Alistair is having this. Yes. And Shale, what's your equipment? Fire. I'm not sure which I should be using against Darkspawn for you, but fire seems good. You know, I can either have fire, I can have all of them. I can have fire, I can have spirit, I can have nature, or I can have ice. We'll go with fire for now, because, you know, it matches and stuff. Oh, there we go. There is an item set bonus with 2 of them. That's neat. So I can get that with nature and spirit as well. But not with ice. Yet. Out of the way. Alright, here I go. Here I go into the deep roads. Going to the deep roads. I'm all excited now, but I'm sure I'll be very weary when I get back. Hopefully not in a bad way, but in a sort of... It's been a long time kind of way. There's the deep roads. There it is. Alright, so we're going there straight away. Yes, it is rather extensive. Isn't it? Yes. Ah, I see a picture of a golem up there. That's interesting. So this acts like its own little world map with like... And then... Yeah, because there's Orzammar. The Frostbite Mountains up there. That's really nice. This is really nice. We have the one choice. So yeah, that's like its own world map because it's a world underground. Thankfully we got there without any trouble, it seems. And here we are. Right, Alistair, you're up. So there's lava everywhere again. This is so cool, by the way. I'm sure the novelty will wear off, so I'm going to say it now. It is so cool to be wandering along ancient dwarven passages, you know, long since not forgotten, but abandoned to darkness and evil. It's really neat. We did get a map, didn't we? Although I think, yeah, the map was what we just saw. It's too quiet. I'm gonna save it. I haven't saved in a while since I started recording. Hello.